Hi everybody, welcome again to DETV, our weekly catch-up on all things Dice Envy. Today, we're going to jump right into it and talk about yesterday's newsletter, which, by the way, you can sign up for on diceenvy.com. Let me pull it up. Here we go. So, first off and foremost, we had a new drop this week. It is Armored Artificer, a really cool metal mold with a custom signature Infinity D4, turning it from a 7-piece into an 8-piece. Armored Artificer is really cool in that it has a glitter color shifting enamel in it, which I'll go ahead and show you guys in the dice tray cam. So yeah, this is a great set, very heavy metal, so they're all heavy, and very cool. So I don't know, let's see what we can see here on the camera, but I gotta get used to this. It is a glitter enamel fill that is like it's not like glitter like thick glitter, it's like micro glitter almost, and it color shifts. So if you turn it away from the light, I don't know if you can see there on the 14, it's blue, and then if you look at the 20, purple. It's really cool, very, very pretty, and inked in white, so easy to read, which is nice. Armored Artificer, here's the custom Infinity D4. Dylan created this mold and we ordered it alongside the whole set there. So what would normally be a 7-piece becomes an 8-piece, and you get another awesome, very custom, very unique Infinity D4. Here's the card Dylan put together. Comes with a copy that Maria writes for all of our dice. It's something that's included in every subscription box. So yeah, let's see. Let's get back to the newsletter. So we introduced those, including a 10% off coupon, which you'll find in every newsletter we send out, almost every newsletter we send out. And then below in the newsletter, we had another installment of a segment called Nice Job DM. Nice Job DM is something I came up with, I think it's been about a year, maybe 2 now, whenever I took over the newsletter. And what we do is we interview DMs who have day jobs. So this is James Addink. I sent him a little Q&A. He is a set designer here in LA. And so we have a lot of questions about set design, what that's like. And afterward, we talk about DMing. So he DMs personally for his personal home games, and we ask about how he got into it, what his favorite aspects of DMing are. One of my favorite questions is what advice or house rules would you share with new DMs? So that's always great to hear everyone's opinion on that, because if any of you have DM'd, there are definitely house rules that you come up with or ways to keep the excitement at the table going. So it's always nice to hear from a wide variety of people advice on that subject. So that being said, if you or someone you know is a DM who doesn't get paid to DM but gets paid to do something else, please send them to rach@diceenvy.com, or you can email hello@diceenvy.com and just mention it's for Nice Job DM. And we'd love to interview you. We're always looking for new people, new jobs, new cool things, new advice for D&D. And we'd love to have you on. So that was it for the newsletter. And we've introduced you to Armored Artificer. Very cool new metal set. Next, I will go ahead and mention we ended up getting a order in of new mini dice, and these are really cute. I don't have them on hand, so I'm just going to share a picture, and you can see the size difference there. So that's a normal D20 next to our mini dice. I want to say we have like 12 variations of mini dice. We call them Wee Lads. That's their little category name. So these are new Wee Lads, and they're really simple, but they're pretty perfect. I mean, they're just bright blue, translucent, white ink. Like, what more do you need? We named them, or Maria named them, Tiny Teardrops, and came up with some cute copy for them. So yeah, check them out on our site. Go to the whole Wee Lads collection. You can see all the different cute names we have for them. And get yourself, I wish I had a set here to show you, but I'll bring one next week. But they're like, I don't know how to describe it. They fit in your hand. They're like this, and they're really cute. And they're definitely like change pocket on your jeans sized. So if you wanted to carry around the whole set of dice, you know, but like secretly, that would totally work. Yeah, okay, so those are Tiny Teardrops. They're new on our site. Oh, and going back to the Armored Artificer drop we had this week, it's a good example to show you. I just put together a new collection on our website today that we're calling our High Contrast collection. This definitely fits the bill. A lot of comments we get about dice in general are, oh, they're too hard to read, there's not enough contrast. A lot of dice that we do are like metal dice where the numbers are the same metal as the design around it, which makes them, you know, not pop. The numbers not pop as much. We still make those dice because they're beautiful, and if you can see very well, then often it's not a problem. But for those of you out there, myself included, if you take away my contacts, who need a little bit of clarity at the table, or maybe you roll further away from yourself, or maybe you just like not having to struggle to read what the numbers are, we have a new collection called High Contrast. So you'll be able to scroll on our website, shop by collection, and you'll be able to see all of our, what I determined were our high contrast dice on that segment. And it was sort of just like, I was going through the little thumbnails, and it's like, well, if I can read the numbers from here while they're thumbnails, then it counts. So that's basically how I did it. I actually included the Woodwind dice. If any of you are have been paying attention to the Woodwind promo we've been doing, I originally included those because it's a very bright white ink on a very dark wood die. But then I was like, well, you have to read these by being able to read sheet music, so it doesn't really count as highly legible. So I took it off. But anyway, those are there now, and hopefully those of you who prefer high contrast dice will be happy with that little collection set aside. I believe that's it. No bigger exciting news to share, although we may have a little bit more next week, but some things are still up in the air, so we'll see. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week for our next drop, which is going to be Honeyed Words, I believe. Those of you who got it in your sub box will recall. I'm excited. They're very pretty, so I'm looking forward to showing those off. In the meantime, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, anything, always feel free to reach out to us at hello@diceenvy.com. If you have anything specifically for me, you can always reach out to me at rach@diceenvy.com. And yeah, all right, well, happy rolling, everybody, and I'll see you next time.